What's up people, it's James here from Two Spoons, hope you're doing great. Today we are going to be talking about spaghetti and meatballs. Now, the other day I was walking down the street and I went past my local butcher shop, and I always look in the window because they've always got cool and interesting things and it's very seasonal. I'm not saying this is seasonal, but I saw some cool meatballs in the window. They looked delicious, they were really reasonably priced, and I think sometimes you got to just take those opportunities. So I was like, tonight we're having spaghetti and meatballs. The menu plan went out the window. Here we go with an amazing, simple spaghetti and meatballs recipe. So what you want to start off with is a few cloves of garlic. I really like my spaghetti sauce nice and garlicky, and some onions. You want to finely chop those onions, finely chop the garlic, and you know, we're just literally using a few ingredients here. This is a simple, cheap, easy pasta meal that's just going to be absolutely delicious. Grab a pan. You're going to want to put some nice olive oil in that pan. Be generous with the olive oil and start frying those onions and the garlic on a medium heat. We're just going to sweat them off, get them nice and warm, and once they're translucent, we are going to add the meatballs. So get some nice high quality meatballs. As I say, I got mine from the local butchers. They're absolutely delicious. They're a mixture of lamb, beef and pork, but you can go with, you know, whatever kind of meatballs you prefer. You want to introduce some salt and some pepper in there to taste, and we're just gonna get those meatballs nice and brown. Once they're browned and they sort of started to cook through, you're gonna want to introduce some beautiful tomato passata. These are just basically squished and sieved tomatoes, so you get this lovely creamy tomato goodness. That's going to make a beautiful tomato sauce, so you're going to add that there. And basically what we're going to do now is, as soon as you've added that, get some spaghetti on the go, because that's going to take about 10 minutes if you're using dried spaghetti, but obviously use the instructions on the back of the pack. Want some nice al dente spaghetti, it's going to be beautiful. So that passata, we're just going to keep working that, keep simmering it so that we get the meatballs cooked all the way through and the passata gets reduced down, so we've got this beautiful sauce. Now, Simone, my Italian co-host, gave me a little tip, and he said you should put a little bit of sugar in the passata mix. So I've put a little bit of sugar in there, and apparently that helps to cut through the acidity of the tomatoes. So add a bit of sugar in there and just keep working that passata, keep stirring it, making sure that that pasta sauce is not sticking to the pan and it's reducing down nicely. Then when your spaghetti is ready, it's nice and al dente, you are going to want to take it and just introduce that to the pasta sauce. I normally just use tongs. I don't tend to drain it because I think it's good to have the extra moisture that comes from just using the tongs. So I use the tongs, introduce the spaghetti into the pan and mix it all through. You know, we're doing this Italian style. We're not doing this British style or American style where you just dump the sauce on top. We're going to do this Italian style. So we're going to mix it through, use the tongs to mix it through nicely, and then we're just going to serve that on a plate. It looks so beautiful, it looks so delicious, so glossy and beautiful. You might want to add some cheese, maybe some Parmigiano Reggiano. I didn't have any, so I used cheddar, and there we go. A beautiful, simple but tasty and delicious spaghetti and meatballs. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So if you like this recipe, please do give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what else you'd like us to cook, and of course, if you've not already, please subscribe. That helps us out a lot, and you can then stay up to date on all our videos, and we will see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye bye.